Here we go. Boom, baby, boom! Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the mostest, Marquis Saint, and every morning I get up and I am blessed to live this life. It doesn't matter if the rest of the people want to walk around without a smile, if they hate their lives, if they hate their jobs. I am living my life to the fullest on a daily, and today is a new day. Yesterday was my first day surfing. Today is going to be my second day surfing, and I stopped and paused for the cause so I could do the morning marijuana motivation once again, so everybody will be able to see the view and see how limitless their potential is. And that's something that we talk about every day, is mental stability, financial stability, and of course our physical stability. And all of our health is all correlated. You know, I talk about it all the time, but there's so many people that you know that they just don't love their lives, and I don't understand it. And I push past it. I used to not love my life too. I guess I do understand it, huh? Let's keep that correct. I do understand why some people don't love their lives. There's be times where there's no energy. You know, there's no energy inside of me to produce more energy. There's no desire inside of my mind to be something bigger than myself. And on that note, I tend to push myself and push my limits to become limitless. See, I have the board here because I wanted to do something different in my life. There are so many things that you can do to push yourself past boundaries that you perceive to be true. Now, my perception is that I've been here 4 months. I've been watching people surf every day, do their own thing. There's my dad with his 3 sons surfing, and I haven't done anything about it, right? I just watched everybody. I didn't want to join the culture, and even now I still don't want to join the culture. But what I do want to join is physical activity. When's the last time you got out and played around in the sun? When's the last time you got out and surfed around in the waves? When's the last time you got out and just got out, even if it is just sitting with your friends? There's so much life out here in Brazil, the trees, the iguanas, but they shut it down. It's shut down right behind me. I don't know if you can see it, but all the chairs and everything is quarantined. And the one thing they can't quarantine are the waves, you know, and our spirit. And there's something that happens to us. And even now, as I talk about spirit, you know, I remember the times when my spirit wasn't in high vibrations, when I didn't have a show, when I wasn't feeling very motivated. I was always driven, but there was times where it was missing a certain element. It was missing that certain initiative, that certain gumption for us to do better by our lives and better by ourselves. And that's something that comes with self-reliance, radical self-reliance. It's something that comes with, ooh, he's catching this wave right now. I'm trying to show it off right by the tree. I don't know if you saw, I fell off. But there's something to be said about people that make something out of nothing. If nothing is going on behind me, I'm gonna make something happen inside of me. And that's such a huge difference for all of us, to choose what we want inside of our mouths, inside of our minds, inside of our bodies. We can choose the body that we want to have. Your boy Saint's been losing the weight. I'm gonna show off Club Eventos too. I don't know if you can see it because I can't see it. It's just a reflection here. But that came from a desire to stay motivated, to stay active, to lose weight and feel great and look and feel good. And these decisions started to keep a catalyst effect, a momentum swing inside of my libido, inside of my, what do you call that? My genetics. And what's the one thing I wanted to call it? Metabolism. So now that my metabolism is higher, I can feel my body react faster to other things. Oh, Jabasera. I'll see you out there. Okay. And there it is, the libido, kick it in just like what I needed to. So Adriana's been so cool. She, Carol, just totally saw me and gave me a beneficial thumbs up and said, oh, Saint, you're on the waves. Oh my God, da 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 da. Oh shit, almost fucked it up. But that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take you getting out there, out into the world, out into the walking environment. You wanna lose weight? Walking's a great way to lose weight. You wanna feel great? Give yourself the opportunity to get out of your funk, get out of your bed, get out of your house, get the sunshine on you. There's energy everywhere. This is how this world works. There's energy everywhere. And that's exactly why the plants were created, to capture that energy and give us life when there is none. See, this girl right here always walks by without a smile every fucking time. And I don't know why she hates her life, and I don't know why she doesn't smile, but it happens. You've been past people that have a lack of energy, that have a lack of direction, that have a lack of life, and I don't want to live that way. And if you're watching that show, odds are you don't want to live that way. You want to live limitlessly. You want to have a new body. I can't even believe myself. Honestly, I'm looking at my abs and I'm like, is that even my abs? Are those even, what is that bump right there? Is that my abs? And sure as shit, your boy Saint started to transform. It helps being in warm weather. You know, I'm sitting here and I'm already sweating. It helps being around the ocean. It helps being walking in the sand and walking everywhere. Sand makes it a little bit harder to walk, but it also helps to want and desire inside of our brains to push past fear. I didn't surf yesterday, but today's day number 2 and I'm surfing again. Why? Because I want a different type of lifestyle, and my lifestyle includes beautiful sex with beautiful women, beautiful lovemaking. It includes beautiful beaches and paradise backdrops. It includes a physical activity, things that were outside of my realm, because I'm always lifting weights. You know, every time I've ever done anything, I've actually lifted weights my whole life. Let me see if I can't show this off. My whole life, and it gets boring. I don't know if you've been bored or stagnated by any of your workouts, but it helps. I've been playing Frisbee on this thing, and I love playing Frisbee. And then they took the Frisbee, they shut down the place, and someone stole the Frisbee, and now I can't play Frisbee. So I need to pick up a new physical activity, and that's why I picked up surfing, is because this is something extra for me to do to feel the sensations of life. And not many of us get that activity. I try to turn around for this. Not many of us get that activity to sweat it out and come up with a new way. These guys are playing soccer. Brazilians love soccer. I don't really respond to soccer. I didn't really respond to surf either, but I love swimming. I love the water. I love my life. I love my life! And I love it so much that I scream it from the top of my lungs. I try to catch other people, but they don't love their lives. They're literally walking past, stagnated. Even on a beach, a beautiful beach, to not be able to love your life is crazy to me. So I expand this show to talk about mental wealth, to talk about financial wealth, to talk about physical health, because these type of things unlock a rich life. You know, rich, realizing I create happiness, and I create my own happiness. I wrote it all down. I think I told some people about it, but I'll say it again. What are the things that make you happy? How many things make you truly happy? And have you ever sat and concentrated on it? Have you ever actually wrote it down and said, this makes me happy? And I looked at the list. Photography, free. Walking, free. Giving, free. All the free stuff of life that we can give to the world, to give to ourselves. And that's something I wanted us to feed our souls full of abundance and richness and abilities to give ourselves a new life. And that's something that I feel like anybody can do, especially in the Western culture. Anybody connected to an Instagram or internet, you can do this because you have access to new information. You have access to limitless information, and then this information can start unlocking your mind. And once your mind starts working healthy for you, in favor for you, then you start to unlock your possibilities. The other day, like I said, I just did the surfing, and the guy swatted away someone else's front of their board. They were on the same wave, and this asshole, he's a great surfer, but this asshole started to block his own blessings. You think that the judges want to see that? Do you not know how many talent is out there for NBA players? They watch you. They watch your every move. They watch your days off. They watch you, how you interact with your parents. They watch you, how you treat others. And that's the golden rule. It's like, okay, if you treat others like that way, how do you treat yourself? And that's something I've been treating myself with respect. I've been treating myself to not swallow pizzas and chocolates and sugar, which my old self didn't mind abusing myself, didn't mind abusing other people, didn't mind teeing off on someone if I disagreed with their post on Instagram or Facebook, and getting into social media arguments. For what? For what purpose are we arguing about? You should be arguing with yourself for why you have a lack of desire. You should be arguing with yourself why you haven't driven past to new things. This is why I pushed myself to this surfboard, and I want to show it off again because I said, I want to do something different. I want to get myself a sensation before this whole trip ends. I still haven't rode a horse. I still haven't kite surfed. I got to add kite surfing now. And I still haven't surfed till yesterday. So I decided that I wanted this new sensation. And I mean, I saw the water go over the board. I felt my heartbeat. I felt my abs. I felt my sensations in all different places in my body and in my mind that didn't exist before. What a sensation. And I'm sure you're sitting there on the couch or on your bed halfway looking like this and go, yeah, it must be nice, bro. You're on the beach right now. If I was on the beach, I would do it too. I've been on this beach for 4 months and I didn't do it too because it's a desire. My desire to live my life fully, to live in the open, to go places I've never been before. I've never been to Brazil before. I didn't have any friends. People ask me all the time, did you know the language? No. Did you have any friends? No. Did you have any money? No. And I know top 3 excuses, money, friends, and language are the reason why most people don't go anywhere in their life. And I think it's asinine. Because how else are you gonna learn? You didn't learn. You didn't know how to walk when you came out of your mom's womb. You had to learn. And you didn't know math till you went to school. You had to learn. And if we teach ourselves that we have the ability to learn a new physical activity, a new way to communicate, a new way to make our worlds the way we want them to be, then we're living in a new reality. Then we get to be able to reach deep inside of ourselves and go, let me have new experiences. I want to learn Kung Fu. I want to learn Tai Chi Chuan. I want to learn. And just that desire in itself, there goes my boo, she's out there swimming. You know, I want to learn is a great way to start. And it takes a humble person that says, okay, I don't have this skill set. I desire it. I wish to learn something new. And then go and do the damn thing. There's so many times that I've hesitated to talk to a beautiful woman, and I still regret not talking to that chick at Cafe Du Monde in front of my cousin in New Orleans 4 or 5 years ago. I still regret every time I didn't. The rock star, yeah! I still regret not being able to do things that I watch other people do all the time. They like learn math, they learn Rubik's Cubes, just cool things like that. I even get food jealous. I don't know if you guys do this on Instagram, but I literally see food on Instagram and I'm like, that's what I'm gonna eat today. So this is what it is. This is what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna surf today. I'm gonna learn a new trade. I'm gonna push my physical body and mental body to a new limit so that way I can unlock those endorphins in my brains. I got such a rush from doing this yesterday. Not only is it addictive, instantaneously addictive, you wanna do it immediately after, but it's also a window into our soul, right? Like I opened up, I've seen the water for 4 months straight and I never did anything about it. I just watched it, I swam in it, and I didn't even start swimming a lot. And I'm like, I can't believe I didn't get in some warm water during the fucking winter when it's awesome out. And that shocked me. I'm shocked by how much potential, limitless potential is out there, and we just give it disregard. In fact, I only got about 2 hours of sun, so I kind of want to wrap this show up and just do like a half show real quick. But there is something to be said about people that actually live their lives. And that's something that I watch other people get jealous of when they can join. Don't get jealous. Join. Join something. Do something. I don't care if it's a fucking coffee club. I don't care if it's a book club. I don't care if it's a chess club. Join something. Do something different for your own life. So you can say that I didn't have any regret. I took action. And I put myself in the driver's seat of what I wanted in my life. I wanted to go to this place. I want to go to that place. And I still have desires. I still have desires to go to Croatia. I still have desires to go to Argentina. I still have desires to see the rest of South America. And because of my ability to put into my mind, into my world, where I put it in my mind first, and then I bring it into my world. Before Brazil was here, before I even had Club Eventos, I was already a traveler into unknown lands. Without knowing the language, without having friends, without having money, I was gonna do this. Ask me how much it costs to sit by a beach. $0. Everybody sits here, it didn't cost, nobody's charging them to be on this beach, and no one ever will. But are you going to charge yourself to make yourself be accountable for your activities into your life? How many people do that? How many people go, oh shit, I missed that opportunity because I was scared and I didn't want to talk to that girl, or I was nervous that I wasn't going to be successful. It's not about success. It's not about winning. It's about desire. It's about drive. It's about going past things that we didn't have any knowledge before, like I was talking about this week, and learning a new task is the utmost coolest thing about our human species. That an iguana is not going to learn how to start playing soccer. An iguana is not going to start learning how to surf, but we have this amazing ability to learn. And that's something that I encourage everyone to do, is push ourselves into new limits, limitless behavior, and past perceived limits, to go places that we've never been, to learn things we never knew, and to do things we've never done. And those three things, been, done, see, be, all of it is possible in this beautiful world. And I just wanted to share it with you. Let me share it again with you. This beautiful world with trees, green trees, and bungalows, and waves, and sunshine, and happiness. It's all extremely attainable as long as we push ourselves outside of our comfort zone, as long as we put the time into our own lives instead of letting the time tick by. There's so many of us that go, oh, my 8-hour shift's up. Man, I don't have an 8-hour shift. I have a 24-hour shift every day. Oh, reconnect every day. Yeah, the button press, because the buttons are awkward here on the Samsung. But every day I get an opportunity to live my max life. And even now I'm contemplating on getting up earlier. I know a lot of people talk about millionaires and billionaires and how often they get, how early they get up, and how much they achieve during the day, or how many books Bill Gates reads, or any of that other stuff. The biggest thing that I can do is to push myself to new experiences. When I'm on a roller coaster I've never done before, time to hit that new roller coaster. When I'm on my video and doing a live, I really don't need people to be whistling and be next to me while I'm doing my live show. You might want to go somewhere else with that, because over here, player, we handle it. We don't just look at it, we handle it. You don't just look at the dishes, you handle it. You don't just look at the trash, you pick it up on the street. You don't just look at your life, you get involved with it. And that's something that's huge shift for our minds, to be like, I am now the master and commander of my ship. I am now willing and able to go to new lengths, to get a new body, to get a new soul, to get a new mind. And let's get in this. Let me see, I'm gonna put this one right here. To get the things that I want out of life, I had to push myself. That's on my diet. Over here, bro. There's your dog. To push myself to a new limit. I'm like, okay, what do I gotta give up to get my new life? Sugar. Okay, who's willing to do that? Wasn't me at first, not gonna lie. How about skipping meals? Gonna have to do that. Well said, bad news, Mod Musa. Thank you, bro, thank you. You know how we do it on this show, live from New Zealand. You're watching live in Brazil. But as the cloud cover goes over, and it's such a blessing to stay in the breeze, I let it sink into my pores. I literally inhale life like I'm literally doing a cocaine line. This is my new addiction. Saint's addiction is addicted to life in general. It didn't matter if I was any good at something, right? I'm not the best designer, but at least I know how. I'm not the best surfer, but at least I know how. And the only reason I know how is because I gave myself a chance. I gave myself a chance to live and love my life. I knew when the stakes were on the line that there was gonna be one day that I was gonna be old. So will you. There'll be one day that I can't do any activities. So will you. And I won't live in regret. Magic, bro. Magic. One day that I could live my life without limits and throw myself into situations that I didn't even know I was going to make, to be honest. You know what I mean? I didn't know I was going to make it out here. I didn't know how it was going to happen. And then it just happens. And then your life happens. And then you're like, what happened with my life? Well, you made a conscious decision to do something with your life. You made a conscious decision to start a business. You made a conscious decision to make the friends that you are around. You made a conscious decision to choose what you want daily. And that's something that has to be embedded in someone's mind to be able to create a life a day. What are you gonna do with your 24 hours in the day? And most of us sitting on our ass, letting Netflix absorb our time, letting YouTube take up our freedoms, letting Facebook make us jealous, letting Instagram make us feel inferior. Well, to live a superior life, you have to do superior thinking. And that thinking requires you to push past what you're not already doing. You're not already doing the dishes. Well, it's time to get up and go do that. Every little task is a new test for you to test your determination and drive. And anybody that can't do the little things ain't gonna do the big things. So it's one of these things where start with something little. Today's the day I go for a walk. Today's the day that I wash the dog. Today's the day that I go get that interview. Or I start a new business. Or I talk to that girl. How about, okay, here, let me give you ones that I do. How about you gotta say hi to every girl that you see? Not dudes, girls. And if you're a girl, say hi to dudes. When's the last time you smiled at people? All day, not just mean mug past people, but smile. Genuinely be the first to smile. When's the last time you did that? I bet it's not been a long time. And that's the hard things, but they're the little things that make the mountain move. It's a little brick by brick. You build your castle with the bricks thrown at you, and nobody wants to catch a brick. Nobody wants to catch a brick, but Jerry Rice used to catch bricks every summer with his father when they were a bricklaying company. Now he's the best NFL player, all-time receiver of all time. But you don't want to do that. You want to talk about another one? How about when his dad used to make him kick the coconuts off the tree? That's your boy Pele. Pele's dad used to make him kick coconuts around the tree and bounce them on his knee. Who wants to do that? Who wants to do the hard work to get the effortless ease? You got to do something hard to get the ease. And I'm going to say ease over hard because that's a Saints Anarchy shirt. But literally, we have the capacity and the willingness to do things that we kind of look at and we're like, oh man, I don't want to do those dishes. Maybe you don't want to do those dishes. Maybe you just want to surf. I get it. You want to do the fun things first. But before I did anything fun, I had to do the hard work. And the hard work was going to college, paying my own way through college. Everybody's like, man, you're so blessed. No, dude, I went to college. 6 years of college gave me an education. And people are like, I don't need no education. The education is my piece of paper for travel. It's not my passport. It's my education. Because now I can get a job anywhere I want, teaching English around the world, and it's a free ticket. When you're not afraid to travel. When you're not afraid of new experiences. When you're not afraid of new food. If you are always stuck eating the same sandwich the same way, going to the same restaurants, hanging out with the same friend, then this ain't your life. I still have all my friends, but they might haven't seen me in 5 months. I could still call them on FaceTime. I could still write to them and talk to them about any subject that's going on. Drum circles, smoking weed, sales, all of that is all possible because I chose to leave and still stay connected. I chose to make new friends and still drive myself with my old friends. There's something about us that tends to hold on to our complacency. We hold it like a snug little bug in a rug, but it doesn't pay no dividends. And I'm all about the dividends, man. That extra effort, the extra weight loss, the extra hours that I put in my college education, the extra hours that I put into my life. And it's right here in front of me. Your life is right there in front of you. As long as you choose to go grab it, as long as you choose to shine. I can see the sun shining on me. It's shining. We got the overcast, right? Overcast, but I see that shine. And I'm so grateful it's on my back. It invigorates me. I'm literally sweating. I can complain, but I'm about to be wet in sandy water. A salty sweat, salty water. So let's go do the damn thing. Let's make ourselves do the best life that we can live. It doesn't matter what age you are. You can be a kid again and just roll up on the waves of life. Don't let the waves of life beat you up. Don't let them beat you down. Don't let the mistakes hold us back. That's a part of life. Make as many mistakes as you want. Fall inside the water, fall inside the snow, fall in love. Give yourself that chance, because there's so many of us out here that just don't give a fuck. And when the minute we don't care, when people tell me I don't care, I'm like, you're right, you don't. Because if you don't care, then you're not going to care about what you eat. You're not going to care about who you sleep with. You're not going to care about where you are in life. And I care a lot. I'm one of the carers, dude. I'm a Care Bear stare. Oh shit, it's that button. I have a Care Bear stare inside of me, and inside my heart from the start, I let it beat. I beat to a different drum. Don't have any friends? Cool, I don't need any. I'll be my own friend. I'll sit by myself and have my own thoughts. Don't have any money? No problem. Let's start a business right now. How about I do Jerry's Tacos? And now this business is such a good idea that the owner of Demundo wants to be my business partner for a bigger restaurant in 3 months. Like, boom, didn't have nothing. Now I got a lot of something, and I got something to work on. I got something to work on here on my surf. I got something to work on here on my abs. I got something to work on here in my mind. I got something here to work on at all times, because that's our lives. Our lives are full of opportunity when we want to chase it. The other people, they don't want to chase it. They don't want to chase the hot Argentina girl that looks like a goddamn superhero and I call her rock star all the time, but her body literally looks like a fucking comic book character. Right. Who had the balls to say hello? Your boy. What's your name? Danielle? Good. Good to know. Oh, you speak Spanish and you're from Argentina? Even better, because I speak a little Spanish too. And guess what? I'm not afraid to learn more Spanish. I'm not afraid to learn more Portuguese. I'm not afraid to live my life. And that's what it comes down to. Are you afraid that your old life will disappear? I know I was. I was afraid of success. And most people, how's that possible? I don't know. It's just weird. It's just like my friends aren't gonna like me anymore. I'll be separate from others. All sorts of different fucking fears. And this chunky dude, he's a fat dude. Hey-oh, jumping in here. He's not a fit dude, but he surfs like a motherfucker. How many of us let our physical detriments be our detriment? How many of us let our inabilities of knowing something become the end of the story? And this is the never-ending story. It's continual education. It's continual trying. It's continual mistake making. It's all of that and then some. And then you have a full life. And that's what I wanted to talk about, is living life full. And that's why this was called Living Life Full. So for all of those that got this message or ever get to watch my videos, do me a favor and comment below on something you never did before, learned, and love now. That's all I wanted you to share with other people. The fear first, the overcoming the fear, and the love, because it's love over fear over here. That's a Saints Anarchy shirt. If you want one, go to the website, go ahead and order it. It's all part of that, all part of the plan. But my plan was to break free of monotony. My plan was to hang out with my friends and watch these fucking rock stars live life fully. Yeah, sexy. Now it's time to go agora. Agora, bora. So I'm gonna go surf because my instructor told me to. So it's time to go learn something new. I'll be right out there. Let's go. Now.
Whoa.
He said right now I gotta go. So
now let's go.
Yeah, it's time to go surfing. Time to go learn something new. So I'm gonna close this show. I want everybody to like, share, follow. I want you to be able to give it to somebody that's stuck right now and they don't love their lives. They're the people with the frown upside down. Let's pick up trash off the ground. Let's do something better for ourselves, our environments, our minds, our souls, all of that and then some. It's my time to go. That's my instructor. So I did my half hour as promised. Almost didn't even have the time to do it, but everybody's jumping in here. So with about 10, 20 surfers in the water, it's your boy Saint's turn to get in on it and to learn balance, learn flow, right? To be in flow with myself in the waves, learn a new hobby, right? And to exist more. So let's do it. Nothing but to do it to it. It's your boy Marky Saint, Saints Addiction, Travel by Saints, Saints Anarchy, Saints Giving, all of that. So I got Saints Addiction. This is my addiction to life and switching my addictions into positivity. Saints Anarchy, flipping the whole world upside down because we got to come together and make a better world. Be the change. Saints Giving, that's giving back and being the change. And every shirt you buy from me is definitely getting donated back to homeless, schools, orphanages. I'm all about that. So we got Saints Addiction, Saints Anarchy, Saints Giving, Travel by Saints, because obviously I'm traveling, so we give back to the places that we travel. We don't just take resources. And what's the fifth one? Go be free. There you go. How about that? So all that and then some. It's your boy Marky Saint. I love my life. I love my life. That's Saints brand. I missed one. Saints brand. When you are a saint, you truly have people light up the world. They smile at you and you smile back. And who wants a better life than that? Peace and love. And as always, Shigathon. That means goodbye but not forever in Finnish. And I will see you on the other side. Ciao bella.